Hey guys, it's Lisa. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I wanted to jump on and just do an update of my Gillio medium Amica rings slash personal rings slash Franklin Covey compact inserts planner. I have made a couple changes to my inserts. I've removed a couple things, added a couple things. So I thought I would share an update. And yeah, so if that sounds like something you'd be interested in joining me for, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, let's just dive right in. So I did, like I said, add a couple inserts, removed a couple inserts. And I kind of started out with my medium Amica as my like catch-all everything. And then I was using my Gillio Slim Campagna as a wallet and just monthlies and grocery lists. I'm trying to put everything in one, so that's kind of what I've set up today, and just trying everything in one planner, but it's pretty chunky. So it makes my purse a little bit heavy. I'm not sure how this is gonna work for, you know, an everyday carry as far as outside the house, but I'm gonna try it. Obviously, if I go shopping, I throw my wallet essentials into a card case, pop it into a crossbody bag and go. But, you know, for everyday use, I'd like to have everything in one to take on the go. So let's see, you know, what we've done here. All right, so jumping right in. Again, I'm using this for my wallet as well. So the Amica does not have a back pocket. I really like that. It doesn't add extra bulk by having that back pocket. I don't necessarily dislike the back pocket. Like I've said before, I just don't tend to use it all the time. So it's nice to have a cover option that doesn't have one. I like the secretarial pocket configuration in the Amica as well. I like its width for Franklin Covey compact inserts, and this is 30mm rings. And she closes. I don't use any side tabs. I only use top tabs. Of course, you could use bottom tabs as well, but Franklin Covey compact inserts in this planner with 30mm rings does not allow for side tabs unless you're just not going to close it. So you can see it really comes, you know, right to the edge. So even not closing it, side tabs really wouldn't be ideal. But yeah, so up front here on this dashboard that I created from a Plan with B floral printable, I just simply laminated it, popped some sticky notes down. This is my calendar card that I get as a freebie from planwithb.com. And a mini ollie clip. On this side of the dashboard, I just have some extra tabbed sticky notes. And here I have some family photos from my daughter's wedding. I'm just covering that up for their privacy. This envelope pocket here, I keep some of these large Post-it notes, which I really, really like. In case I needed a little extra room on my daily page or even on my weekly page, I can use one of those. I used one of the credit card or ID inserts from Franklin Covey. And you can actually fit 6 cards in here comfortably. This inbox is from Plan with B, or this is my inbox, and this dashboard actually is from Plan with B. It's the Flourish. Now, this didn't turn out very well in my printing. That was user error. It's not her insert, so I'm sure if you print this, you know, appropriately, the right size, the paper, and so forth, it's going to print out correct for you. I really probably should reprint that. This one, oh, actually, let me back up. This inbox post-it note is from Paper Planner Bliss. I just got these as part of a sticker haul the other day, which I did show, I think, on my previous video. But yeah, I like these just for, you know, if you just have something that's just a quick jot it down. These are nice Post-its. This task reminder trigger list is from Plan with B. The inbox that insert is also from Plan with B. I usually just jot down my to-dos, things I want to, that don't have a specific week or a day associated with them. It's just, you know, get this done at the earliest possible, you know, convenience or whatever. The spoke to log, this is from Plan with B. These are nice if you're talking to, you know, a provider, a doctor, a dentist, your insurance company, whatever the case may be, and you want to keep notes on who you spoke with, the time you spoke with them, the date, what you talked about. You know, this is nice to come back to reference in case you have an ongoing issue, you know, with the company that you're dealing with. This is the Plan with Bee 2024 Year at a Glance freebie on her website, planwithbee.com, as well as this 2024 holiday list. I don't know if I'm printing it wrong, but you know, you see really easily the month and the date, but where it says the title like Father's Day, Mother's Day, and so forth, it printed really light. And I don't know, I did it a couple times. I'm not sure maybe what I'm doing wrong with that my printer is not, that's not showing up very well for me. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I might get a better print out of that. And then the back side is one of her really pretty florals. This is just simply a Plan with Bee floral grid note. This is my monthly section. I use the free monthly printable from Peanuts Planner Co. You can get that if you're part of her Facebook group. So I printed that out in Franklin Covey Compact. I mean, I actually printed this out multiple sizes. I have one in my personal rings. I have an A5 for my garden planner, which is probably going to be my next video. So if you're a gardener, if you know, like gardening, flowers, essential oils, recipe books, things like that, I kind of have an all-in-one for those things that I'm going to be showing here pretty quick. So anyway, yeah, I use this particular sticker pad from Hobby Lobby, Agenda 52 Seasonal Florals. I use this to decorate all the monthly pages in this printable, and I got the monthly stickers also from Hobby Lobby, and the miniature holiday text stickers are from Mandy Lynn Plans. I really like those. It's perfect size, whether it's a Hobonichi Weeks, personal size, Franklin Covey Compact. It's a great size for the monthly squares. So yeah, I decorated all of these in the florals, and I did show this before. This is not new, so I'll just kind of quickly flip through these pages. I just really love this whole floral pad. And then we go into my weekly section. This is a free printable from Plan with Bee. It's a floral, and I printed it on both sides here. And this is my week on one page. And basically, I'm going to show you a blank one. And I have to, you know, I don't know where I got this insert. It was an A5 insert that I got a long time ago. I even went back to the very first purchase on my Etsy account to see if I could find it, and it was nowhere to be found. So I printed this at 73% on Franklin Covey Compact blank pages, and I really like it. You have, you know, the space at the top and the space at the bottom, the way it formats when you size it down. And I am fine with that because I can add some decor at the top or bottom, whether it be washi tape or, stickers or whatever the case may be. I generally like to decorate those pages, and I keep the weekly pages in my planner for the whole year. So I don't feel like it's a waste necessarily. I don't think it's a waste anytime, whether it's ring pages, a bound book, a traveler's notebook, whatever the case may be. I am going to archive my pages anyway, so it, you know, regardless, I like to decorate them. I'm going to look at these every day. I want it to be pretty, and yeah, so this is what it looks like blank, and it has kind of like your Hobonichi Weeks on this side, and then here I like it has your priorities with check boxes, and it has a to-do list numbered 1 through 12, and then a notes area. I am sure that you can find something similar to this, equivalent to this on Etsy with this layout if you like that. But I am liking it. And I really, this is just a snapshot for me because I do use daily pages. So I'm not doing a lot of planning. It's just kind of a you know, a snapshot of the week for me. These are new. These are daily pages, day on 2 pages from Roro Design on Etsy. And I have quite a few of their inserts, which are really easy to print. And I really like them. They're minimal. And that's why I decided to pick these up, because I did have the day on 2 pages from Marcia Bermucci, which I have a lot of her inserts. She has beautiful inserts, detailed inserts, dated inserts, but I really was kind of going for something more minimal, something that with a blank slate and I could add my own decor to, versus having different colors already on the page. So I wanted to try that out. This was on sale for a couple dollars, so I went ahead and picked it up, and I will show you like basically a blank. So on this side you have a blank up here where you can write in the date. I have stickers that have the day, the month, and the date, so I just popped those down there. I added my weather in this little square here. You have your task list. Down here, I think I'm going to use this to document my meals for the day, or any carb intake, because I am trying to do a low carb diet. You have your schedule from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then on this side, you have your basic daily notes lined. So I really like this setup. It's minimal. I'm going to add my own decor to it. I'll probably do some of that this afternoon. So you'll see some of that on my next flip, whenever that might be. And again, those are from Roro Design. This is my monthly tracker, and this is a month on 2 pages from Marcia Bermucci. I actually have a month on 2 page inserts from her for trackers, and a week per page. I like both, quite honestly. So depending on the planner that I'm in, whether it's an A6, Personal Rings, Franklin Covey Compact, I have different versions. These are dated. So, you know, I'm thinking probably if I wanted to use them again next year, I could simply redate. I don't know. They're not expensive. They're like $5 or $6 or something. But I really like having that. I do track a lot of things, personal, business, my garden stuff, YouTube, all kinds of things. So I like that it has so many lines on this tracker. So again, that's Marcia Bermucci on Etsy. My next section is my YouTube channel. It is a brand new YouTube channel. So I'm just trying to track the videos that I'm posting, the subscriber count, things like that. Just trying to get a feel for what videos everybody seems to like better, what is more well received than others as far as topic, planner size, things like that. I do use multiple planners, journals, so you know, I plan to show multiple things on the channel, even my gardening book, which is going to be coming out very soon. So yeah, I just like to keep track. And so I have just a blank line sheet to put the date, the title of the video as I upload it. And then I bought the social media bundle from Crefective Paper. And it has the social media calendar, which I made one for, well, I started in December because that was my first video, was December 27th. And then I made one for every month in 2024. Then it has a couple more that are not in here. It's the follower. If you want to do a little bit more in-depth tracking of followers, it has that. It has a content list that I don't have handy. Otherwise, I would show those to you. I don't think I have them. Do I have them handy? I don't. But anyway, it comes in a whole bundle. You can also buy each of these separately. Social media income, sponsor, PR list. These are obviously going to be used for YouTube channels that, you know, are veterans. They've been around. They have quite the following. They're collecting, you know, some kind of income from YouTube, or maybe they're, you know, a PR person for a shop or something like that. So I just left these in there for, you know, kind of hopeful future reference. The next section is a personal ring size, and I kind of added this little dashboard. It's printed on heavy vellum, and it's just an image that I got on Pinterest. I popped on some Tyrian Design post-it notes there, and basically what these are is my coupon codes or discount codes that different YouTubers will offer from shops when they PR for them. It's really outdated. I think the only ones that are actually up to date are these ones from Robin, It Talks from the Heart. If you want to maybe I don't know, screenshot that to see if any of those are still, you know, usable. Robin always has really great discount codes from different shops. I don't think she's PRing for anyone at the moment, but they still do give her subscribers some nice discount codes for shops. So yeah. Then my next section is my finance, and this insert is from Marcia Bermucci. It's called Budget Management. I don't use it to budget. I basically use it for spending, expenses, things like that. And I have it in multiple different sizes. I have it for Traveler's Notebook. I have it for a couple different ring size planners. So yeah, it has January through December pages, and then the insert also includes a blank. So if you need to add multiple pages to a month, you can do that, and you can just write down the month up here on this line for an extra page on that month. The next section, excuse me, is my lists and notes. This dashboard is a freebie from Plan with Bee, Bloom Where You Are Planted, and that is the back side of it. I do have a couple things covered up in this planner just for privacy purposes. But yeah, I'll take notes whether I'm in a meeting. Sometimes I take notes on different tutorials that I'm watching for my garden, for YouTube channels. You know, it just depends on what it is. I'll take notes here. So I have different Plan with Bee inserts that I've printed out, lined and grid. Put some extra ones in here. This is my add to planner insert. I don't have anything currently on here, surprisingly. But this is nice if you're watching, you know, one of the YouTube channels that you like to watch. They mention an insert, or you know, something that you would like to add to your planner. It's nice to just jot it down here so you can go back later and look it up on Etsy or on a website. This is my subscriptions insert from Plan with Bee. I just like to jot down any kind of subscription that I'm currently paying for and keep track of, you know, when it's coming out of my account, and make sure that the proper amount comes out and so forth. Or if I need to go back, if I want to cancel a subscription, this is a great place to always keep track of that. The last time insert is from Plan with Bee as well. And I just started one for 2024. I put on the 19th. We changed the batteries in the smoke detector. So this is a great place for, you know, batteries in your smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector, you know, your furnace filters, changing the oil in your car. I mean, this is all things that you can add to this insert to keep track of. You can probably find separate inserts for all of those individual things, but I find that I don't have enough that I need to keep track of, that I would probably need separate inserts for that. This is a to-do list insert from Annalita Design on Etsy. And I like this for grocery shopping, actually, because it has, you know, the multiple sections for the grocery store, but you can really use it for anything. I have this in the personal ring size, and this particular set is printed on Tomo River paper. I won't generally do that for a grocery list on Tomo River paper, but because I had these in my Slim Campagna, I wanted to go as thin as I could on the inserts because the rings are so small. This is a no carb food list, just an image I got on Pinterest, so I printed that off and added it in here. And this is also an image that I got on Pinterest, a keto grocery checklist. I don't necessarily know that I will use this as a grocery list, but just as a reference for things that if I'm thinking of buying something, I can look on here and say, okay, is this a good option for keto or low carb diet? So more of a reference tool. This is an insert, and I have like a maybe 5 or 6 from 123 Zen Design on Etsy. They have some really pretty inserts, and I like this too, even for grocery lists, or you could use this for inventory. You could use this for just about anything, you know, task to-do list. So I have a couple of those in there. My next section is inventory, and I know I talked about this before. I like to keep an inventory. Let me rephrase. I would like to keep an inventory of my pantries, my freezers, And my goal was to get this done before the end of January. I had mentioned the refrigerator inventory is not as important to me as the freezer or the pantry inventory. But I really want to get this done before I make a Sam's Club trip. So my goal is to get that done by the end of the weekend. So we'll see what happens. When I actually, when I go to Sam's or even the regular grocery store, I can be in there and they'll say, oh, there's a sale on this and that and the other thing. Well, if I already have 12 of those or, 10 of those, I may want to wait for the next sale, because chances are 2 weeks later, there's going to be another sale on the same item. So I want to be, vigilant on what I am stocking up on, where those necessities really lay. So yeah, that's a good one. This little dashboard, this is also a personal size rings dashboard, is one of Plan with Bee's florals. I printed it and I laminated it, put some sticky notes on here. And this is my section for our small business. I do take care of all of the bookwork for our small business. So this is just an insert that helps me kind of stay on track on a monthly basis. It is a 5-year insert from Anthology Notes. So in the front you have all 5 years of your year at a glance. And then you have 4 months on every 2 pages that look like this. So I will put a list here each month of my tasks for the month, whether it be bank reconciliation, credit card reconciliation, information to the accountant, whatever it might be. This is where I keep that information. If I need to, remind myself of something, I will put Post-it notes down. I check off the task as I go through the month. And I find that this is really simple and it's all I need for what what I need to take care of. And then some notes. And then this is another small business, just a couple page insert that we have. This is my project section. This is another Plan with Bee, something I did not print very well. I need to reprint that, but this is a freebie on her website. This project insert, I want to say, it's from Dear Planner. And I have a couple projects that I want to focus on, kind of like the first quarter of this year. My office is really, it's my office, it's my craft room combination, and I have so much stuff in here. I used to be a distributor, or whatever you want to call it, for Stampin' Up! And Creative Memories back in the day. I did a lot of scrapbooking. I did a lot of classes. I did a lot of parties. I have a tremendous amount of product, especially from Stampin' Up!, which I did for, I think, maybe 7 years. So I have a lot of stuff that needs to be organized in my office. So that is on my to-do list. I've already started kind of getting rid of some things, organizing, putting some things away that I'm not currently using, so I can just make my office a little bit more decluttered. So that is something that is an ongoing project. My second project I want to focus on is my kitchen cupboards. I have like my Tupperware cupboard, my holiday dishes and glasses and mugs. Those are things that these are cupboards that I really need to reorganize. My cupboards underneath my island, I need to get some roll-out drawers for those cupboards, because the island is large and it's deep, and I have a really hard time getting up underneath in those cupboards to get heavy baking dishes, mixing bowls, all kinds of those heavy things that you put underneath and out of the way, but the weight of it makes it difficult to get out. So I want to add some roller drawers to that cupboard. The next section, this is not changed. This is my travel section. I have some clear vellum over this Grit and Grace freebie from Plan with Bee. This is on her website, planwithbee.com. This is a really fun freebie that she offers. And then the Take a Note, the little card here, I believe it comes with a bundle. I want to say it's on her Etsy store, Plan with Bee LLC, that includes Take a Note. It includes This Planner Belongs To, In Case of Emergency, medical information, all these little size cards. I want to say it comes in a bundle all together. So in my travel section, I have my packing guide. This comes in handy when you're making your packing list. I mean, she has things on here that you go, wow, I would have forgot that if I didn't have this to reference. Then I have the travel overview from Plan with B. These are nice destination, dates, your costs, transportation information if you have to get, Uber, if you're, flying, driving, regardless of, your transportation, your rental information, accommodation information. Maybe there's certain sites that you want to go see, certain restaurants that you want to go to on your vacation and what have you. This is a nice place to jot those things down. And then this packing list is also from Plan with B. It's a double column, double check mark column also for each side. I like that a lot. I just love the inserts from Plan with B. She puts a lot of detail into her inserts, and I actually have a couple things in my Etsy cart from her shop that I'm thinking about adding. I like functional. I like to pretty it up, but I like functionality as well, and Berlin is all about functionality. So for that reason, I really love her inserts. So this section is my health section. This medical information, this is a blank. It's also from Plan with B. So I have one, with all my information on it. It has, place for your medication, surgery log, things like that, should an emergency take place. And then in the back, I have my doctor visit insert, which is actually from Dear Planner. I've had this insert for a long time. I don't go to the doctor often, but when I do, I like to make sure I keep notes of, who I see, the reason I went, the date, any questions, notes, any kind of follow-up information that I might have to jot down. So yeah, that's a great insert from Dear Planner. And incidentally, Dear Planner, she has a lot of printed inserts that she ships to you. She did have a printable Dear Planner DL. I'm not sure if she still has a printable store on Etsy or not. I need to double check and see if there's anything new on there, but I like her minimal inserts as well. This is a little like card holder from Catspresso Co. It's a 3-pocket in the personal ring size. Personal ring size. And I just keep in here some page flags, some dot stickers, some mini Post-its that I like to use, especially on my monthly pages. If I schedule something and I know that it's a tentative and I may need to move it, I'll use those. And then this is from Laura Jane Plans. It's your planner size conversion chart and your planner size guide. I printed this, folded it in half, and then I laminated it. That comes in handy because I have so many different printables in different sizes, and if there's a way that I can resize it for a new size that I might need, I obviously am going to try to do that before I buy the same printable in another size. Sometimes it does not do well when you change a size of a printable, but sometimes it works well. And then up here I have this is one of my colored pencil sets that I actually just kind of keep track of which colors that I have. I keep that for when I go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And then this is a double pocket little insert or card holder from Catspresso Co. This is where I like to keep my Post-its. These are mainly Post-its that I print on printer paper, cut down to size, and I will just attach it to the page with some washi tape, which I just keep some washi cards in the front of my planner. I tend to do this more often than printing on Post-it notes. I do print on Post-its and I keep some. In fact, I have some in my back pocket here. But generally I'll just print on printer paper. And these are all from Plan with B. So appointment, this week, today, and then this is part of her floral bundle. And then I just have some more of the full length Post-its here on my page lifter. And then in my back secretarial pocket, I have some of the, some more of the Post-its from Berlin. This is the black and white take a note, and then this is the colorful floral one that I actually just printed on actual Post-its. I just keep some documents back here that I might need for an upcoming meeting. And then I have I have some of these pages from a cloth and paper pad that I just tore off, and I punched them personal size in case I wanted to add something to my planner. And then these are, I think, I don't remember the name of the company that makes these, but they come in different sizes, and I know somebody can list it in the comments of maybe Planner Life cards. I think that's what it is. So I just punched some of those in case I wanted to add a little note, some decor in my planner, and I keep those in the back. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this setup works with the Franklin Covey Compact, with my wallet. Yeah, I mean, sometimes having everything together, it can get a little bit heavy, depending on the size purse you're carrying, of course, but I'm gonna try it. And then if it doesn't work, then I'll figure something else out, and I'll share that on the channel when I do. But if you made it this long, thank you so much for sticking around, and I appreciate your time today. I hope you will consider subscribing, give my video a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.